Namaste. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So nice to see many of you from different parts of the world and different time zones. Before we start, we would thank the universe for giving us this great opportunity. We start with small universal prayer, Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yono Prachodayat. O Divine Mother, remove the darkness inside us and brighten us. It is believed that by chanting Gayatri Mantra, one will achieve success and happiness in their life and radiates positive vibes to the surroundings. May we all receive divine blessings. Once again, we have a great fortune to celebrate another anniversary of our car study group. Today, May 10th, 2025, we welcome everyone to our car 5th annual celebration. First 30 to 40 minutes car anniversary event, which will be followed by webinar on topic a few things Kent was not able to do by our honorable speaker Dr. Frederik Schroyens. With much gratitude, salute to Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, founder of homeopathy. Tribute to my dearest friend, late Debbie Brack, and late Dr. David Warkington, founder of Mac Repertory and Reference Works, who told me at New York conference in 2008 to remember him at my accomplishments, and I thank all my gurus and mentors. I sincerely thank entire Ka Homeopathy Study Group team for their unwavering support, hard work, dedication, and cooperation, without which we would not have made all this success. Thank you to Kevin Friendly Foundation Chairman Dr. Vinod Kukunur, C- Kevin Kukunur, COO, for continuously sponsoring our annual celebrations. Also, I wish to thank my family and all my dear friends for their support, love, and happiness. Let us celebrate our car anniversary here in the United States of America. Just feel you're all here with me in beautiful place Pittsburgh. I just came here for commencement of my nephew at Carnegie Mellon University. Dr. Sweta Singh, our car chief administrator, will play short video sending you all tulips from Holland and start the session. Dr. Sweta, over to you. Sounds, Dr. Sweta?
Is it coming?
Can you increase? Sound is not audible, Dr. Sweta.
Sharing it again.
Thank you.
14,000 मेरी तो इसे का मतलब
Hello,
Dr. Smith,
everyone. Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Shweta Singh, KHA Chief Administrator. I would like to take the privilege to say a few words about our KHA journey and achievements in the last 5 years. KHA Homeopathy Study Group Pro Bono is a unique platform, was organized and founded by homeopath and humanitarian Kavita Kukunur, President and CEO of Kavita Holistic Approach KHA, on May 5th, 2020. This study group is intended to be an offering from Kavita to the homeopaths around the globe, sharing goodwill and solid clinical work within the classical model are foundational principles for the KA, which cultivates a global homeopathic community. KA's mission and vision are very unique to inspire young homeopaths, mentor, provide excellency for educational purposes using holistic approaches via webinars which provide which provided hundreds to thousands of participants a learning opportunity to know the value of homeopathy. We now have over 250 webinars, 500 plus blogs, and 520 plus recordings on professional, inspirational, devotional, spiritual, health, wellness, family, and friends. Our mission is to integrate world renowned homeopaths and homeopathic organization across the globe. Dr. Kavita is a member of Kevin Friendly Foundation, a non-profit organization that helps to serve poor people in greater needs in India. She's nationally board certified by Council for Homeopathic Certification CHC and Achina CPT provider and serves as the associate editor for the Homeopathic Heritage. She is a NASH mentor for North American Society of Homeopaths and lifetime member of NCH National Center for Homeopathy. She's a recipient of Martha Almond Community Service Award by National Center for Homeopathy and Best Entrepreneur Award from Dr. N. Lingaraju, Principal of JSPS Homeopathic Medical College, Hyderabad, India. Tana Telugu Association of North America, a prestigious organization, honored and awarded her for selfless homeopathic and humanitarian services at Ladies Night Out on October 2022, Michigan. Also, Dr. Kavita received the prestigious Legendary Homeopath Award with joint hands of Honorable Health Minister Dr. Dhan Singh Rawat, Senior MLA Mr. Harbhajan Singh Chima, ex-Director Homeopathy, Government of Uttarakhand, and Chairman of HomeoCure and Research Institute during National Homeopathic Seminar Homeopathy, the Future Medicine at Kashipur on 21st August 2022. We are proud to announce that Dr. Kavita was honored as the Woman of the Year 2023 from prestigious organization NATA, North American Telugu Association, USA. Dr. Kavita was also honored by renowned DTA, Detroit Telugu Association Executive Committee on Mother's Day at Michigan, USA with DTA's Community Service Award 2023. We're extremely happy and proud that we will be celebrating 14 years of her book, Beyond the Limits, A Challenge to Prove Oneself. In January 2022, we published A Dose of Spirituality with Kavita, which is a compilation of 30 to 40 of our KA Homeopathy Study Group doctors and their inspirational messages at our KA webinar with honorable speakers, American Institute of Homeopathy AIH President Dr. Alex Becker and Council for Homeopathy CHC President Dr. Sheetal Tiwari at our KA webinar. At KA's second annual celebration, our honorable guest of speaker, Dr. Jawahar Shah, Chairman of Enlightenment Education, launched its audio version and hard copy. We have donated over $1,500 to 10 to 15 charities, which we have listed also on the website. She also received Lifetime Achievement Award 2023 by HomeoCure and Research Institute Director Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma, Homeopathy Study Group, Kevin Friendly Foundation, in presence of Chief Guest Dr. Shripad Hegde. Best wishes from Homeopathy 360. So this is all about Ka Homeopathy group. And many congratulations to Dr. Kavita and to all associated with KA group. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sweta. She manages our car activities with cute smile. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. And car study group has always recognized the talents, intelligence, and knowledge of its volunteers and gave them opportunities to showcase their talents to the world. CA awards are given to our CA speakers, CA volunteers, and affiliated organizations. Our first award, CA Humanitarian Award. This award is presented to his or her for the generous, outstanding, selfless, and relentless support to the humanity and for the homeopathy for past 25 years. We want all past awardees to congratulate today's awardees with their words of wisdom. And Dr. Sweta, would you like to mention our past humanitarian awardees, please?
Yes, ma'am. The recipient of past humanitarian awards were Mr. Manish Jain in 2024, Dr. Vinod Kukunur in 2023, and Dr. Jawahar Shah in 2022, Professor Regina Ranelli in 2021, and Dr. Kavita Kukunur in 2020. So, who is the recipient of Humanitarian Award this year, ma'am?
So, on behalf of CA, we are very excited and to felicitate our honorable guest, Dr. Lori Grossman, with our CA Humanitarian Award 2025. And we would like to invite Kavin Kukunur, CEO of Kavin Friendly Foundation, on behalf of Chairman Dr. Vinod Kukunur, to share any words of wisdom. And before I say about give to Kevin Cooknur. Kevin Cooknur is CEO of Kevin Friendly Foundation. Now he is at University of Michigan, USA. He is also Vice President of M Hill at UMich, and he has received CA Best Youth Leader Award 2023. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Dr. Lori Grossman, on the KHA Humanitarian Award. Thank you so much to KHA Homeopathy Study Group for letting me speak on behalf of my dad, Vinod Kukunor. My mom, Dr. Kavita, is also a member of Kevin Friendly Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that my dad and I started to help serve poor people in the greater needs of India. And so we're really proud to have opened our KHA clinics throughout India in 2023, as inspired by my dad, Dr. Vinod Kukunor, chairman of KFF. And as a part of my mom's spiritual journey, this year, her KHA Miraculous Minds Group Meditation Center was started, and it was offering many amazing group and full moon meditations. Having said that, I would like to turn our attention to the honorable guest, Dr. Lori Grossman, with the certifications DC, CCH, and RS Home. She is the past president of the board of directors and the advisory council chair for the National Center of Homeopathy. She also has a private practice center in New York City, where she has taught in hospitals including Columbia Presbyterian Medical Center, Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, the Hospital for Special Surgeries, and NYU, which are all amazing achievements to have done. Since 2020, Dr. Grossman has partnered with community leaders and physicians to offer introductory classes in homeopathy to many diverse audiences, providing new options for wellness within the communities across the country. In addition to these activities, Dr. Grossman has served on the board of Homeopaths Without Borders and participated in the relief and educational efforts within Haiti and Trinidad. She also worked with physicians to expand the practice of homeopathic medicine in Afghanistan. There's so many more things I can say about all the efforts Dr. Lori has put into the homeopathic community, and it's far too many to do in just one meeting even. But one that we also want to point out that stands near and dear to us is the article written by Dr. Lori and featuring my mom, Dr. Kavita Kukunor, a champion for homeopathy, featured in Homeopathy Today magazine for the National Center of Homeopathy when Dr. Kavita was recognized with the Martha Olamon Award at JAHC. So thank you so much for all of the efforts, Dr. Lori, and we can't wait to see what you continue to do.
Thank you, Kavin, for the nice introduction about Dr. Laurie Grossman. And Dr. Laurie Grossman is a great visionary leader, skillful practitioner, mentor, teacher, supporter, and promoter of homeopathy. She is also very kind and generous and gave membership discounts for becoming NCH member. Many congratulations to Dr. Laurie. Let us give a big round of applause. Niharika, music or anyone music, please. Sound, please. Clap music. I think they're muted. Can anyone hear the sound? Niharika?
Ma'am, I just played.
We cannot hear.
We can all imagine it.
Virtually, like virtual tulips, virtual claps. You cannot hear. Okay, you can share, Doctor. I think I know there will be some issues with that audio when we are. That's fine. Can someone share that music and play, please? Try again one more time.
Side, if it was played, I'll
You-
try once again.
Yeah, please. No, right? Cannot hear, right?
Can you hear?
No.
Okay, Dr. Sweta, you want to play then? Just uh,
Is it audible?
no, this. Okay, try. Uh, yeah, try once, please. One more time. Dr. Sweta, you want to try?
Is that coming? No.
Coming. Tried multiple times, ma'am. It's not coming.
It's
We
not
cannot
coming.
have a
Dr.
applause
Sweta,
like this. We can try.
it's not coming.
No,
No.
ma'am. Ma'am, how about we play it live?
Yeah.
Let's all imagine. We can all imagine.
Technology, Lori. It is not in our hands. So I'm so sorry.
No, no, no. It is very good. You know, don't forget, I teach all my students to remain humble. So
Exactly.
if I can't hear great applause, that's good. I'm learning from my own teaching.
Yes, and we would like to invite Dr. Lori to say a few words. Over
Okay.
to you, Dr. Lori.
So, first of all, I would like to thank the entire study group, especially Kavitha Kukanur, for this beautiful award. A lot of effort, I'm sure, went into it, and I truly appreciate it. And as I said before about humility, whenever I teach homeopathy, before anybody starts memorizing remedies and rubrics, I always say to everybody, the first thing you must do is stay connected to your humanity. So there's nothing quite so meaningful to me as to receive a humanitarian award. Not because I've done anything great. I just hope it reveals the fact that I have stayed in touch with being human. And in that way, I connect with my patients and allow their true essence to come forward. And so I have known Kavitha for quite a while. I wrote an article about her. I presented her with an award. So isn't that cute? We give each other awards. But the most important thing I've always said as president of the National Center for Homeopathy is to keep us together, to support each other, to care for each other, to respect each other, so that we can all continue to do the good work that we learned from Samuel Hahnemann. And I just want to add a fun little anecdote that I was recently invited to Germany on the birthday of Samuel Hahnemann's. And while I was there, I was invited by a group of Indian homeopaths. And I spent several days with them together in Frankfurt. And then when we went together to Hahnemann's hometown, and they were the most gracious, kind, giving, human connected homeopaths I have ever met in my life. And if any of them are on this call, I just want to thank the Indian community of homeopaths for being as warm
Reads on
and it just, I mean, I was pierced to my core by the kindness. So if there's any future teaching I have, it's remain connected to your kindness and just be good, a good human inside. That's half of being a good homeopath.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lori. That was wonderful message. And over to you, Kavin.
Now, hang on, before you go back to Kavin, I just have to say this is a very special day. It's my grandfather's birthday, but my daughter-in-law is about to have a baby. So I have to sign off now for that.
No,
But
you are going to get a gift from Kavin. So just one.
okay, I'll save for my gift, but then I'm racing to take care of my children.
Yes, and also Dr. Lori, next award will be for Dr. Frederik Schroyens. Just wish him, bless him. So right after yours, it will be yours. So just convey and to our entire team, there are a group of doctors. So just congratulate them before you leave. I know you're running out of time.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I'll make it quick, Dr. Lori. Congratulations, by the way. That's so exciting for your for your daughter. But I really enjoyed your speech. I think it's a great message to have. And for all of our awardees, my dad, Dr. Vinod, is donating 21,000 rupees to the KHA Homeopathy Study Group as a token of appreciation for today's awardees. And they're each going to be distributed as Amazon gift vouchers worth 3,000 rupees, which I think is about $35 to each awardee. So congratulations for all the awardees to come. For the past 25 years, both my parents have been patrons to several nonprofit organizations, donating generously. And recently, my mom supported the dormitory construction at the Dhyana Dharma Ashram, Telangana, India location. And for the docu-series of the Pyramid Meditation founder, Brahma Shri Pitamaha Patriji by Patriji Films. So they're continuing to donate today. And so congratulations to all the awards and congratulations, Dr. Lori.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kavin. Thank you, Dr. Kavitha. Congratulations, Frederik Schroyens. I am happy that we're celebrating together. And I wish every mother, every daughter, every aunt, every sister, every person who loves someone a very happy Mother's Day to all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you. We will be sending you soon, Dr. Lori. Thank you and enjoy your day, the wonderful day.
Thank you.
Next, we have KHA Award. This award is presented to his or her selfless services, continuous contribution, and commitment towards homeopathy throughout their life. Dr. Samuel Hahnemann would feel proud of their outstanding work rendered towards homeopathy. Dr. Sweta, would you like to mention recipients of past Hahnemann awardees, please?
Past Henneman awardees were Dr. Manish Bhatia in 2024, myself in 2023, Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma in 2022, Dr. Girish Gupta in 2021, and Dr. Kavita Kuknur in 2020. And who is the awardee this year, ma'am? Can you please share?
We are truly honored to facilitate Dr. Frederik Schroyens with KHA Award 2025. Dr. Frederik Schroyens from Belgium is a 1977 medical graduate of the State University of Gent, Belgium, and a 1978 graduate of the one-year homeopathic training course at the Faculty of Homeopathy in London. He is practicing homeopathy since 1978. In 1981, Dr. Schroyens became the constituent president of VSU, the first Flemish homeopathic school in Belgium. After 10 years of presidency, he continued to teach there until 2020. Since 1986, he became the scientific coordinator of the Belgian team digitalizing the profession with projects such as Radar, Ex Libris, Encyclopedia Homeopathica, and Redus Opus until 2025. Since 1987, Dr. Schreins has authored and guarded the quality of synthesis, the expanded repertory as software, In 1993, the first printed version has been published. By now, synthesis exists in 10 languages. Successive editions has been printed 101 times in 6 languages, making it the most widely used contemporary repertory to date. In 2008, the Thai Ministry of Health asked him to implement homeopathy in Thailand by organizing a course with a team of Belgian teachers. During 4 cycles, he was a visiting professor at different Thai universities. Dr. Schroyens has been lecturing in most European countries as well as in South Africa, Asia, North and South America. There is so much to say, and Dr. Schreins is a great entrepreneur, academician, maverick researcher, best mentor, courageous. He's passionate and a dedicated homeopath and down to earth. Dr. Frederik Schroyens is honored for his excellence, dedication, hard work, and incredible services rendered towards homeopathy and homeopathic community with continuous selfless service for over 40 years. He was also our car speaker in the past and also today's honorable speaker. Many congratulations to Dr. Frederick. Let us give a big round of applause. Dr. Sweta Singh, you want to say any words of wisdom?
With decades of teaching experience in classical homeopathy and as a recipient of many awards and author of several books based on the synthesis repertory, I deeply admire the exceptional contributions of Dr. Frederik Schroyens. His pioneering work in the development and continuous refinement of the synthesis repertory has empowered countless practitioners and students worldwide. Dr. Schroyens' unwavering commitment to preserving and advancing Hahnemannian principles truly sets him apart, and his profound scholarship, clinical insight, and service to the homeopathic community makes him most worthy of the prestigious Hahnemannian Award. So many congratulations to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And as a token of gratitude for today's honorable speaker, Dr. Frederik Schroyens, we announce Amazon e-gift voucher of 3,000 rupees in euros. And thank you to Kevin Friendly Foundation. And we invite Dr. Frederik Schroyens to say a few words. Over to you, Dr. Frederik.
Yes, that is the award that unfortunately I didn't yet receive because of the Belgium customs. I apologize.
Please share.
Yeah,
The award.
I see the picture, yes. And I'm going to tell you just one funny story to explain how my life went and how maybe your lives went. The first big engagement I took into homeopathy, besides of the practice, of course, as most of us, was that there was no homeopathy, no homeopaths in my part of the country, Flanders. Flanders, where the red poppies grow, you know, the song, the poem. And there was one teacher, like 60 years old, and he invited his students, his young students, I was 25, 30 years at the time. He said, we are going to create a school in Flanders and you have to come and teach because I cannot do it alone. I said, but we have almost no experience. We have just a few years of experience. No, we will sit together. We will prepare everything. You study a remedy. You will explain to me. You speak about aggravation. You speak about repertorization. We'll do it together. I will guide you. And we admired this teacher very much. And so we agreed. And we had 100 subscriptions, 150 subscriptions. And then suddenly that person died. He died. And we were alone without guide. And so we didn't know what to do because we were, all of us, we were like having a practice for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Nobody was really experienced. And so we were really reflecting and discussing. We had a meeting. And when I went to that meeting, my wife said to me, don't take too much responsibility. Yeah? I said, no. We went to the meeting in a Holiday Inn near Ghent, and there was a little bit of despair because everybody felt the same. We lost our guide. Are we strong, bright, experienced enough to guide? By that time, we had 220 subscriptions to guide all these people onto the path of homeopathy. And there was much doubt about this in everybody's head, in my head as well. And then people said, we must have someone who has a clear mind and who can organize things, who can see the curriculum and what people can do and get things organized. Everybody silent. And then they said, there was one guy, Guy Kokkelenberg, and he said, I think the right person to do this is Frederik Schroyens. I said, no. So we had the discussion, we tried to find some other candidate, and then we decided to make a vote in writing. So we were 18 people, I think, and we wrote a name whom we believed could take forward the organizational aspect of our school. And on the 18 votes, there was one vote which was not my name. This was my vote. But everybody else said, we will go ahead if you are the president and you take responsibility. And so unfortunately, I went home to my wife and I said, Destiny made a choice. I have to take responsibility. And like this, it has gone on also for the other projects, which I will explain to you in my project. And I wish to all of you to look around and see the opportunity and see the guidance in the events that happen to you, and just to say yes, because this brings all of us where we need to be. Thank you very much.
That's so nice and very good story and message for everyone, Dr. Frederick. Thank you so much. And so, did we get that music on or not? Still, we have trouble, right? I think it's okay. Okay. So, and we have internal KHA awards like KHA Outstanding Performance, KHA Best Performance, KHA Best Mentor, KHA Best Volunteer, and Lifetime Achievement. These awards are given to volunteers who are very passionate and provide selfless service to our study group, who are helpful, has positive energy, inspire others, and show team spirit, who helps us with social media posting, monitoring, and also helps with webinars, submitting articles to outside journals and to our newsletters, who coordinates with the team and helps with any activity, and who are very active, participate in case solving and many more things, and finish the task promptly. So before we get on, we have a quiz Dr. Yashika and Dr. Nikhil has made. Dr. Sweta, you can put it in the chat for people so that we can have what gifts they are going to get kind of thing. And now we have Ka Outstanding Performance Award. This award is presented to his or her for being passionate and compassionate, determined, and soft hearted person with boundless energy. Dr. Sweta, would you like to mention past recipients of Ka Outstanding Awardees?
Sure, ma'am. Recipients of past KHA Outstanding Performance Awards were Dr. Mamta Kumar in 2024, Dr. Nupur Shah in 2023, Dr. Shweta Verma in 2022, and myself in 2021. So, who is getting this award this year?
Okay, we are very excited to honor Dr. Shravana Pitla with Ka Outstanding Performance Award 2025. Dr. Shravana Pitla is from Virginia. She got her BHMS with internship from Dr. ARGHMC and JSPS Government Homeopathic Medical College, India. She is certified detoxification specialist from ANHS USA. Nutritional diploma from Health Sciences Academy USA. She is certified CPR from National CPR Foundation USA and CPCT from NPS USA. She's trained and practiced at Dr. Praveen Kumar's Homeopathic Clinic and at Dr. Manoj Homeopathic Clinic at Hyderabad, India, practicing holistic approach with free medical services from the Curing Tree, Hyderabad, India. Dr. Shravana is a quick learner, prompt, accept challenges, outstanding, passionate, and easygoing, hardworking homeopath. Many congratulations, Dr. Shravana. Let us give a big round of applause. And we invite any words of wisdom from Dr. Mamata. Can you hear
Thank
the
you.
sound? Can you hear the sound?
Am I audible?
Yes. All right.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Dr. Mamata. You are audible.
Yeah. Thank you, Kavita ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to first. Actually, I want to congratulate Kavita ma'am and each one of you for the 5th anniversary of KHA study group. And I would like to congratulate Shravana, Dr. Shravana, for receiving the KHA Outstanding Performance Award 2025. And Dr. Shravana, you inspire others to work hard and achieve their goals. So you always given the selfless services to SCAR study group and never say no, even when you were busy and you had your own commitments. And wish you all the best for your future and with many more awards. And we are proud of you. So your hard work and perseverance have paid off. So congratulations to Shravana, Dr. Shravana, for well-deserved award and the group. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Many congratulations to Dr. Shravana.
Thank you, Dr. Mamata. She is a wonderful, amazing volunteer. And as a token of gratitude, we announce Amazon gift voucher of $35 to Dr. Shravana. And we invite Dr. Shravana to say a few words. Over to you, Dr. Shravana.
First of all, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this award. Thank you, Dr. Mamta, for your kind words. And I congratulate everyone for our 5th annual celebrations. And I'm deeply honored to receive this award, and I want to express my gratitude to Kavita ma'am. But this recognition means a lot to me, ma'am. Thank you for believing in me and also for the encouragement you always give. I would also say like it's an incredible rewarding to all of us for the efforts we put and also for the support we all have with each other, and the team is so much valued for everybody. I'm so grateful to be part of this holistic study group, and you each and every person you treat different. It's not like differently, you treat us all as the same person, and you look forward to continuous, and you take us forward in every growth of our career. Thank you so much for your support and for everything, ma'am. Thank you.
Wonderful. Do you have your memento, Dr. Shravana?
Yes, ma'am, I have it. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Many congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry, I'm in middle of my work, so I was a little bit.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
our next, since we are running out of time, we will make it fast. Our next award, Ka Best Performance Award. This award is presented to his or her to the most passionate, exceptional, dedicated, and overall best performance to our Ka Homeopathy Study Group. Dr. Sweta, would you like to mention past recipients of Ka Best Performance Awardees?
The recipients of past KA Best Performance Award were Dr. Richa Pawar in 2024, Dr. Shrija Yeravali in 2023, Dr. Shravani Birla in 2022, Dr. Yashika Arora Malhotra in 2021, and myself in 2020. And who is getting this award this year?
Oh, we are very excited to honor Dr. Deepika Rajambalkar with Ka Best Performance Award 2025. Dr. Deepa is from Bangalore. MD Homeopathy, and PhD specialization in pediatrics homeopathy. She has published multiple research articles recognized with prestigious awards, including KA Best Volunteer Award and INSA Awards. She presented at numerous seminars and webinars, sharing her expertise with the academic and medical community. Dr. Deepa is kind, passionate, considerate, dynamic homeopath, and provides continuous selfless support. Many congratulations, Dr. Deepa. Let us give a big round of applause. And we invite any words of wisdom from Dr. Richa Panwa.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
First of all, a very big congratulations to Dr. Deepa on receiving KHA Best Performance Award. You truly deserve this award. So she has been very active contributor and frequent speaker at our KHA webinars and the conferences. And she is also very active in writing the articles and blogs for KHA websites. She's very inspirational. So may you continue to shine and share your experiences with us. Congratulations once again, Dr. Deepa.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. And Dr. Deepa,
Yes, ma'am.
we will invite you to speak few words.
Thank you, lots of thank you, gratitude to universe and to each and everyone present today. I'm very glad to receive this award. Congratulations to everyone who received. Ma'am, I'm truly honored to be part of KA. And thank you, Dr. Kavita, ma'am, for being my inspiration as a person and as a professional too. I'm always available for KA as you are doing wonderful activities. I'm always a humble volunteer and I am ready for each and everyone. Thanks a lot to each and everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you
This is
so
my
much,
award.
Dr. Thank you so
And
much,
this
Dr.
book
Deepa.
also, ma'am. I'm very
Oh, well,
happy to see this in colorful. This now it's a colorful. So I'm very happy to see this in a colorful. Thank you, Dr. Shweta, for all your logistic help. Yeah.
My pleasure, ma'am. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we announce Amazon gift voucher of 3,000 rupees as a token of gratitude to you, Dr. Deepa. And the next award, Ka Best Mentor Award. The Ka Best Mentor Award is given to the one who has provided outstanding guidance, mentor, and support to the team. So, Dr. Sweta, would you like to mention past recipients of Ka Best Mentor Awardees?
Yes, ma'am. The recipients of Best Mentor Awards were Dr. Deepak Sharma in 2024, Dr. Yashika Arora Malhotra in 2023, Dr. Mamata Kumar in 2022, and Dr. Hiralal Agarwal in 2021. And who is getting this award this year?
We are very excited to honor Dr. Kritik Shah with Ka Best Mentor Award 2025. Dr. Kritik Shah is from Gujarat, India. He is a consultant homeopath to His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Gujarat. First homeopath in the history of homeopathy in Gujarat to receive the honor from His Excellence, the Honorable Governor of Gujarat, Raj Bhavan, Gujarat. He is the creator world's most advanced e-learning program in homeopathy, based on the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. First homeopathic centurion in the world for webinars since COVID-19 lockdown. Has met several thousands of homeopaths globally through his 142 webinars. He is the creator of Gujarat State's first private Sri Sai Homeopathic Hospital at Anand, the latest, largest, and most modern technological development for homeopathy in Gujarat. He has received several awards: Bharat Gaurav Award at British Parliament, London, UK, Most Promising Homeopath Award, Ahmedabad, International Homeopathic Healthcare Services Award, New Delhi, Dishawal Shiromani Award, Bombay, founder Samuel Hahnemann Academy for Homeopathy, popularly known as SHAH. He's Associate Editor of Homeopathic Heritage, New Delhi. Dr. Krutiksha is an outstanding mentor, enthusiastic and avid philosopher, and historian with a great passion for organ and philosophy, and Samuel Hahnemann, and a dedicated homeopath. Many congratulations, Dr. Krutiksha. Let us give a big round of applause. And we invite any words of wisdom from Dr. Yashika Aurora Malhotra.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you have given me this opportunity. First of all, I would like to wish everybody a very happy Mother's Day, and to the whole family, especially you, because you have been so kind and always taught us everything as a mother. So thank you so much. And next, that's my duty, and as well as my privilege to say a few words of wisdom for Dr. Kritik Shah sir, because he's been a very good mentor, a very good guide, a very good friend, a very good support, and a very, very, very charming person who has been there for me for the past. I think I know him since past 7 years, 7 years, and it has been a great time with him always. It feels like we get rejuvenation when we talk to him. So inspiring, and I am thankful to you to give me this opportunity to say a few words for him. Rest you have already spoken about about he being an inspiration for so many homeopaths and his all the achievements. So again, a congratulations to him. Congratulations, sir, on behalf of whole KHA family.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yashika. She is a dynamic homeopath and great volunteer. As a token of gratitude, we announce Amazon gift voucher of 3,000 rupees to Dr. Kritik Shah, and we invite Dr. Kritik Shah to say few words. Over to you, Dr. Kritik.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kavita ma'am. And thank you very much to the entire team of KHA. Thank you very much, my dear Dr. Yashika, for giving inspiring words. I feel really great and honored to be having this wonderful honor in my hands, that is Best Mentor Awards. I feel truly blessed, and it is even more joyous moment for me, because the person whom I inspired a lot in the subject of repertory is also a part of this meeting, Dr. Frederik Schroyens sir. Because I'm an ardent user of Radar Opus, and ever since I started my homeopathy practice, I am using Radar Opus ever since till then, even to till date. Well, for me, this honor means a lot, and it is the recognition of the energy which is working for homeopathy within me, and I feel truly blessed. And I'm always open for any activity related to homeopathy, and I feel short of words. But what I can only say is this: that the honor I received for my contribution into the group, primarily for the subject of organon of medicine. And it is very difficult to express my sad emotions, where I'm seeing the world going towards repertory and materia medica, but missing out organon primarily. And that is one of the major reasons why homeopathy is progressing, but in a lot of compromise form, I always believe. The way there is a lot of development in repertory, a lot of development is materia medica, I feel blessed to have a latest development in the subject of organ of medicine, where I've created Harriman's digital organ of medicine. The way repertory is an index of materia medica, I feel blessed to create an index of organon, that is keynotes of the aphorisms, and transforming entirely the book version of Dr. Hahnemann's organ of medicine into the digital version of organ of medicine, using the knowledge of psychology and knowledge of color psychology. Because in the present scenario, there are lot of developments, lot of commentaries have been mentioned. It is available on the Homeopathic Planet, which has a lot of commentaries in the subject organ of medicine. But I feel blessed to be the first one to actually modify the original book of Dr. Samuel Hahnemann using the knowledge of color psychology and using the knowledge of psychology. So that is the latest development, which is my latest seminar, what I gave on the platform of KHA. So once again, I would like to thank all the team for honoring me. I feel truly blessed to be a part of this group, and I'm always available to serve everyone. Thank you very much.
That was wonderful, Dr. Krutik. Thank you so much. And we just have 2 more hours, then followed by webinar. Thank you all for your patience. And KHA Best Volunteer Award. This award is presented to the most passionate, dedicated, and rendering continuous selfless services to our KHA Homeopathy Study Group. Dr. Sweta, would you like to mention past recipients of KHA Best Volunteer Awardees?
Yes, the recipients of past KHA Best Volunteer Award were Dr. Nikhil Kambli in 2024, Dr. Poonam Chablani in 2023, Dr. Nupur Sharma 2022, Dr. Shravani Birla 2021, Dr. Nupur Shah in 2021, Dr. Shrija Yeravali in 2021, and Dr. Deepa Rajanimbalkar in 2020. And who is the lucky one who is getting this award this year?
We are very excited to honor Niharika Sabra with KHA Best Volunteer Award 2025. Niharika Sabra is from New Delhi. She is a passionate fourth year homeopathic dynamic student and from Dr. B.R. Sur Homeopathic Medical College, New Delhi. She is a KHA volunteer since September 2023. She is certified nutritionist and childcare expert. She is a public speaker and a good writer. She was awarded SDSH for research work by CCRH in 2024, awarded National Appreciation Award by HMAI New Delhi. She has worked with various organizations, to name few: HMAI, ABCA, AIHSAYA, SNCF, Nirankari Charitable Dispensary, etc. As volunteer to contribute towards homeopathy. Volunteer writer at Think Wellness 360. Currently, IT manager at Gang Homeo platform. Former campus ambassador, BJN Pharmaceuticals, serving at the post of gender champion, IPU SHMC, student council since 2022. Niharika is kind, enthusiastic, diligent, creative, organized, prompt, and committed to homeopathy and providing selfless services to our study group. Many congratulations, Niharika. Let us give a big round of applause. And we invite any words of wisdom from Dr. Deepika Balani.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity, first of all, and happy Mother's Day to all the women out there who are serving their families tirelessly and selflessly. Also, I take this moment to say a few words about our beloved volunteer, Miss Niharika Sapra, who, as described by ma'am, is a dedicated final year student in Dr. B.R. Sur Homeopathic Medical College, and I'm also a proud alumni of the same college. So, very privileged to share the same college with her. And she has consistently demonstrated her exceptional commitment, creativity, and sincerity with her volunteer work with our organization. And she is a very good writer and writes insightful articles. And she has hosted webinars and supported various initiatives. And her unique skills and expertise that she brings to the work she does, I heartily congratulate her on this well-deserved recognition, and I'm looking forward to her continued involvement in the KHA family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deepika. That's a wonderful, and she's our active continuously providing volunteer. Thank you. And we announce Amazon gift voucher of 3,000 rupees as a token of gratitude to Niharika Sapra. And we invite you, Niharika, to say few words. Over to you, Niharika.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the kind words. Thank you so much, Deepika ma'am, as well. I would like to thank Dr. Kavita ma'am for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this platform because, as I mentioned earlier, also, I remember joining KA as a second year student. My second year was ending, and till then there was no student volunteer here, so ma'am was very dicey, but she trusted me, and I'm so glad and grateful that she gave me this opportunity to be a drop in this ocean. So thank you so much, and here is my award. It's a beautiful award that I'll cherish forever, and I just need all your blessings so that I keep on doing good work for homeopathy. Also, thank you for sending me these books, Dose of Spirituality with Dr. Kavita and Beyond the Limits. With your blessings, may I'm able to cross those limits and serve as much as I can. Thank you.
Wonderful. Niharika, many blessings to you. Thank you. And our last award is KA Lifetime Achievement Award, the most precious award. The award is chosen for his or her relentless, outstanding, selfless humanitarian services and lifelong dedication towards homeopathy and homeopathic organizations and serving the community. Dr. Sweta, do you have any past recipients of Lifetime Achievement Award?
Yes, ma'am. The recipients of past KA Lifetime Achievement Award were Dr. Kavita U in 2024 and Dr. Vinod Kukunur in 2023. And who is getting this award this year?
We are very excited to honor Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma with KA Lifetime Achievement Award 2025. And everyone knows Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma. No introduction is needed, but for few, is BHMS, MEBS, MD Homeopathy, DI Home London, HMD UK, DLIT UK, and PhD. Privileged Executive Member of Delhi Homeopathic Medical Association, Life Member of Homeopathic Medical Association of India, and Life Member of Indian Institute of Homeopathic Physicians, Life Member of Indian Medico-Legal Ethics Association, Medical Examiner of Life Corporation of India, faculty to several national and international conferences, recipient of many international and national awards. Executive Editor, Hanumanian Homeopathic Sandesh, a peer-reviewed journal. Author of numerous research papers, articles, case presentations, and books. He is the Chief Managing Director of HomeoCure Research Institute, Vaibhav Homeopathic Pharma, and Sparsh Multi-Speciality Hospital. There's so much to say. And Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma is our co-advisor, author of several books, and we did many book reviews. He's always encouraging students, practitioners, and I knew him for over 15 years. He's very kind, positive, helpful, and very generous. Many congratulations, Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma. Let us give a big round of applause. And we would like to invite Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma to say a few words.
Thank you. Namaste and warm regards to all. This is my award. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I am deeply honored and humbled to receive this KHA Lifetime Achievement Award 2025, especially in the presence of our legendary Dr. Frederik Schroyens, whose work has guided and enriched homeopathy globally. My heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Kavita Kukunur for her inspiring leadership and vision, and to Dr. Vinod Kukunur and the entire KHA team for the recognition. You are not just promoting holistic wellness, you are building a global healing family. This award is a tribute to the countless patients, mentors, students, and colleagues, and who have walked this journey with me. It symbolizes not the end of a path, but a affirmation of purpose to serve, to heal, and to continue learning. I'm honored to follow the footsteps of Dr. Kavita Kuklu, last year's recipient, whose wisdom reminds us as healing begins not with medicine, but with empathy and purpose. To the next generation, let homeopathy not just be your profession, let it be your passion, your prayer, and your promise to the world. With folded hands and grateful heart, I accept this award. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Hanuman, Jai Bharat.
That's a wonderful message, Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma. Thank you so much. And as a token of gratitude, we announce Amazon gift voucher of 3,000 rupees. And thank you so much to Kevin Friendly Foundation. And now we open to everyone, family, friends, car participants, just 2 minutes. Dr. Frederik, sorry, we extended 10 minutes to 15 minutes over. Please accept. And we will start the webinar right away. Just 2 minutes for anyone to speak, please. Unmute yourself. And Dr. Sweta, did we miss anything or we are all good?
Good now.
Huh? Yeah. Just 1 more minute and then we will start.
I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone here and congratulations to KHA on their anniversary. It was very nice listening to inspirational messages of everyone on this call, and thank you so much to the guest speakers, and congratulations to all the award winners today. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sai, my son. That's a wonderful thing you have attended and wish. Thank you all. And any more, 1 more minute to go, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Vinod Kukuno. And congratulations to all the awardees. And I see a lot of commitment towards the homeopathy. And I hope and also wish you all homeopaths to continue to deliver the similar and more next level with the advanced technology and ensure that this also penetrates globally and worldwide and make it success. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vinod Kukran, my husband, and we have implemented the car clinics via your suggestion. Thank you. And last minute, 1 minute, anyone wants to take opportunity to speak and unmute yourself and speak, please. Otherwise, we will start the webinar. Okay. All right. As I said, over 150 registrants have made, and Mother's Day, so many are busy, and they will be hearing the recording and watch the live Facebook. Okay, so once again, thank you to all, and special thanks to Dr. Sweta Singh, our car chief administrator, for incredible support with which we are able to make events so smooth, and also to Dr. Yashika, Dr. Nikhil, Dr. Mamata, and many of our team, whoever have actually participated and made this event more successful. They have stretched beyond their limit and made successful. So once again, thank you all, and we will start the webinar. Dr. Sweta, Dr. Frederik, are we ready? So yeah, now Dr. Sweta will be moderating the webinar, and please go ahead, Dr. Frederik.
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, I appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Yes, I will start to share my presentation on the screen. Just a little minute. Voila. Do you see my presentation, please?
Yes.
Okay. So the subject of this presentation is a few things Kent wasn't able to do. And a few things is because the real topic of this lecture is speaking about what I have been doing. And it's just a few things, because in my biography, I will explain everything and the anecdotes and the funny stories and the bright side and the dark side of sometimes of things. But this lecture, I will emphasize just a few things. And Kent wasn't able to do is because, as you know, at least for the synthesis project, I started by using Kent, taking Kent and then building onto Kent in the same logic, in the same red lines, continuing his work, in fact. And when I say wasn't able to do, there is no denigration, because I think everybody agrees that Kent's work has been monumental, fantastic, even useful today. And but I was imagining just what would happen if we could revive Kent today and he would see the state of homeopathy, the state of his work today. So this is why I chose this title, A Few Things Kent Wasn't Able to Do. So we are going to surprise him. And maybe a few of you, because I hope that among the things I will be explaining, there will be a few things you can apply in your practice and help you proceed next week with your patients. And I will begin now with a little story. And as often, stories that are relevant in homeopathy are stories of a cure. And this is a photograph of a Belgian father, Jean is his first name, who had a son, 10 years old, and he suffered from recurrent tonsillitis. He got antibiotics. The antibiotics took care of the acute, but then again, a few weeks later, a month later, he got another tonsillitis. And he saw there was no real progress, no real cure. There was on short term, yes, short term, but nothing really happened. So he decided to visit a homeopath with his son. And that homeopath used Kent's repertory, of course, Kent's repertory, and prescribed the remedy mercury for his son. And what happened? You can imagine, the boy was cured, the tonsillitis was cured, the tonsillitis did not reoccur again and again. And this person was a very happy parent because his child got out of the vicious circle of antibiotics, infection, etc. And you know, this is one of the strong sides of our homeopathic approach. Now, why do I bring up this story of this person? Because this person happened to be a professor at the University of Namur in Belgium, the French-speaking part. He was a professor of mathematics in the Faculty of Computer Science, so really on the side of the programming and mathematics, etc. And one day when he went back to that homeopath, he saw him looking in his book and holding his fingers between the pages to compare the rubrics. You remember how people were working in the days, comparing the remedies to rubric 1 and rubric 2. And he asked some explanation. How exactly are you working? And he explained the process of repertorization. And you take a few rubrics, you find the remedies that are in common, etc. And what did Jean Fichefet say to him? Well, if you like, I can create a program, a database to do this for you without your fingers between the pages. And it's just a computer. And he appointed a PhD student to create the digital Kent. He digitalized Kent and the repertory of Kent, so the database. He created a database, was one of the first in the world. And he also digitalized repertorization. And this was the result of this project, this university project, was in the mid-80s the creation of the program Radar. And then also he started to digitalize Materia Medica. This was the program Ex Libris. He got really addicted to homeopathy, I must say. I've been meeting him many, many times. We've been working together for years, very closely. He was really excited. And one funny anecdote you might like to hear is that he said, you know, homeopathy is like mathematics. You have a proving with symptom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Then you have a patient with symptom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if the match is correct, it's equal, it works. It's like mathematics. So this was a nice saying of this professor of mathematics about homeopathy. And this is really where my story starts, because I started with the Radar project, and the Materia Medica project was first Ex Libris, then Encyclopedia Homeopathica, some of you may know, then it was all merged into Radar Opus. I spent thousands of hours to create that. But today I would like to not speak about these achievements. I would mostly like to speak a little bit about synthesis, which is my most beloved baby, if I may say. And so synthesis was built on Kent, of course. And so imagine Kent comes back and would say, well, in all these years, in these decades, what happened to my book? My book here, as you can see, begins with abandoned, seeing, forsaken. We call this a referring rubric, which refers to another place. Then the famous rubric, abrupt, natrum, urine, tarantula. Most of you know the rubric by heart, 2 remedies. And then absent-minded, the degrees, etc. 2 columns. You recognize the Kent repertory. Well, today we have synthesis. And if we look at synthesis, we see a different picture. We see the rubric abrupt down here with a lot of additions. And there is still, the tarantula is still here, and natrum muris here, and etc. But there are many more remedies. There are many more referring rubrics, and there are other rubrics. And I imagine that the most striking comment that Kent would give, what is this? Daytime, morning, in mind. And then he would see that to every remedy, there is an auto-reference. Like here, for the tarantula, it's K, original from Kent's repertory, you see? And in these rubrics, the auto-references are B, which is Berningshausen, or BG. You see here BG at selenium. Berger or Berningshausen. So these are rubrics that were not in Kent's repertory. And we must know that Kent did know about Berningshausen's repertory, of course. It was much later than Berningshausen. And that Kent did integrate some of the information of Berningshausen's rubrics into his repertory. We've made studies about this. Yes, of course. But we have gone with synthesis, with the synthesis project, we have really gone a step further. And I would like to explain this a little bit. So Kent's approach is characterized by the whole idea that the most interesting symptoms of the patient or in the materia medica are the strong and striking symptoms. Strong and striking. The specific symptoms. Some people may say it's a detail. Well, no, it's not a detail. It's detail means something which is maybe right or maybe not right. Maybe I feel it or maybe I don't feel it. No. We speak about the specific symptom, like in the example that you can read here, when we speak how the motion of the eyes affects the pain in the eye, it is very precise in Kent's repertory. It is by turning sideways, which means both directions, or maybe only when you turn the eyes to the right that you have the pain in the eyes. So very precise, specific symptoms. This is Kent's approach. If our patient says, I have pain in the eye, we don't know nothing. If the patient says, I have a pain in the eye, turning them upwards, we have an interesting entry into the case. We have an interesting rubric to repertorize, okay? Now, Berningshausen's approach is different. Berningshausen uses generalized symptoms. Watch the question mark. First, I will go to the example that I gave. So Berningshausen, in his books, you don't find this level of precision. You'll find a rubric, worse from motion of the eyes. Any motion of the eyes is more general, more general. But there is a very important explanation I must give to you, is that these are not generalized symptoms. Berningshausen symptoms are not generalized. They are rather genius symptoms. And let me explain you why this is important, and also important in the further construction of synthesis. Generalizing a symptom means, in fact, this. We have head pain, forehead above the left eye, the morning on waking. So we have a very precise location above the left eye and a very precise time, morning on waking, with, let's say, 3 remedies, okay? Now, what is generalizing a rubric? It means that these 3 remedies, if absent, are also added to this rubric. Eyes above left morning, where on waking is not there anymore. Or the reverse, on waking, where morning is not there anymore. So the rubrics are generalized into related rubrics according to the meaning. And this is something which can be done by a computer program, is copying remedies from sub-rubrics to all related super rubrics. But this makes the repertory explode. This is for sure not what Berningshausen meant. No, not at all. Because what Berningshausen meant was rather the genius symptom. And there is a text in the aphorism of Hippocrates, which I would like to quote here, which is saying that here, as everywhere, the genius of the remedy, you see the essence, the genius of the remedy must correspond in all aspects to the genius of the disease. This is the patient. So the genius of the remedy we want to prescribe and the genius of the patient for whom we prescribe. The genius must match. You see, also in German, the word genius is used. Genius des Heilmittels. And so what is the genius then? The genius of the remedy. What is a genius symptom according to Berningshausen? And I would like to summarize it very quickly by saying this is a symptom that appears strongly because many provers have spoken about it, because many cures have been taken place with the symptom. Or if it's a location, it is not just on one place there is a stitching, it's on many places. So the stitching becomes a genius symptom of, for example, bryonia, okay? Or if the amelioration from pressure is not just only on the head, but also on the shoulder, on the abdomen, whatever, in many places and times, then the amelioration from pressure for that remedy becomes a genius symptom. And the same, several complaints take place in the forehead. So the location of the forehead is a genius symptom for the remedy. And then the approach of Berningshausen is to look for these more general, genius symptoms in the patient and find and prescribe the remedy that covers the genius symptom as well. So correspondency of the genius symptom. So you understand it's totally opposite. It's a different approach than generalizing the symptoms. So when you understand this as a repertory creator, you understand there is a little problem. Because the idea of synthesis, this is why I chose the name, as synthesis is to synthesize. This was the whole idea. We synthesize, we bring together information from all over the planet, from all the past and current and contemporary homeopaths and literature into one place so people can use it for the benefit of the patients. And we have these apparently opposite ideas of Kent wanting specifics and Berningshausen wanting general symptoms. And so our idea has been that we did not mix the rubrics. We did not mix the specific and the general rubrics. So every chapter has all the symptoms that are present in Kent, every chapter of synthesis. And when we make additions of a specific remedy, that applies to a specific symptom, we put it in the specific symptom. We don't put it in all the other related super rubrics, etc. No, we follow the idea of Kent. Specific symptom invites a specific remedy for a cure or a proving. And then every chapter has general symptoms as well, like in stomach, you have the rubric noon. This is just stomach problems which are typically at noon. Or, as for the example, in eyes, you have the aggravation, the modality. Motion of the eyes aggravates in the eyes, or maybe the pain in the head, okay? Or the location, complaints of perineum, different complaints. And so we have been keeping them separate, and this is why the current or already the recent versions of synthesis start with mind chapter, morning, noon, forenoon, etc. And you will see it in other chapters as well. So just to give you the timeline here as a reminder, Beuninghausen published his therapeutic pocketbook in 1846, and Kent took a few years to publish his first edition, which he was working on it since, I think, 1894, 95. So he published his first edition over the period of created, let's say. He started working, published everything together over 4 or 5 years. And then it took another 9 years to create the second edition, in which he then started annotating corrections and additions. We were lucky to be in the digital age, so everything went much faster. The first version of synthesis, I have released it in 1987. This was a few years after we started working on the project. And just to give you some milestones, the printed version was in 93 with our German friends. The treasure edition, which became very popular, was released in 2009. And then the last edition of synthesis, called Adonis, was released in 2022. So in these 35 years, I can tell you, I published 13 different editions of synthesis. Okay, so this is of course something quite different from Kent, that things can proceed so much faster. Now, let me speak a little bit more about repertory views. What is a repertory view? Well, if you look at Adonis, it comes with views, and it shows you can use more or less information of synthesis. And in those views, which have, I hope, meaningful names, you see also Kent repertory. And yes, indeed, Kent's repertory is a view. And if you select Show Me Synthesis and look at it through the view Kent repertory, you will see, Kent repertory revised, you will see abrupt with Netremure and Tarantula, as in the original printed Kent. So synthesis at this moment is Kent. It is Kent, exactly Kent, okay? Some person will say, yeah, but what is Platina doing there? Well, Platina is, in fact, an interesting addition, because Kent still lived another few years and made additions and corrections in his printed second edition. And Platina is one of them. And through the work of my friend Ahmed Kurim, Norwalk, Connecticut, I have been able to integrate these additions, we call it Kent's treasure, into synthesis. And also, if you look at the Kent repertory view in synthesis, it is the revised view which contains the treasure additions of Kent and hundreds of corrections, of course. So this is repertory view. We can go in another direction. If you say, okay, I want to repertorize more in the Beuninghausen way, and then you probably know that one other homeopath who was very much into Beuninghausen and tried to make it a little bit more, expand a little more, was Boger. Well, there is a view which coincides, which takes together Berger and Beuninghausen, and then we have these views with all these references as I have shown on the printed version. And again, this is synthesis. So you can work, Kent can work in his book when using synthesis. Berger and Bönninghausen can use their information when working in synthesis. And in the same way, you can do that as well. Now, this is not only about information, looking at this information or that information, it's also about two ways to analyze or repertorize. Because the idea is, if a patient comes with specific symptoms, I have a headache when I turn my eyes upward, then we go and look into Kent's repertory. But if the complaints are more vague and more general, they are strong, however, they are interesting. Then we will use a Bönninghausen approach, and we know the work that even today is existing, that is promoted by Heiner Frey, by George Dimitriadis, who used the therapeutic pocketbook with success even today, is because it's genius symptoms. It still works. It works very nice, okay? But you can also use synthesis in the same line if you would like to repertorize a patient along these lines of the Bönninghausen more general approach, okay? So this is a new thing for Kent for sure. And then computers didn't exist at all. Digital repertorization is really a big change. I did repertorizations by hand. That took me 45 minutes for a constitutional repertorization. On a big sheet, we had big sheets with columns and rows. And since the computer came, it was first very slow, but then it was faster and faster. The fact that we can repertorize so fast really changes a lot of practice. And now let's jump back into time and go back to Kent, how he repertorized. And here is a case that I have taken from the lesser writings, and where Kent says always the same idea. What are the strange, rare, and peculiar symptoms in this patient? And then he chose two. The first one was sheepdom, and the second one was a strong craving for open air. So he takes the remedies of these two rubrics and checks which are the remedies that are common in those two rubrics. And he makes a list here. You see them alphabetically, and they are 12. In Kent's repertory, if you cross, as we call it, these two rubrics, you have 12 remedies, okay? And then he went on, he added a symptom, like there is no stool for many days, this is constipation, so two remedies are lost, and the natrum solv is lost, and we go down to 10 remedies. And then the main complaint of the patient was an occipital headache, and we need remedies that cover the occipital headache. So now we lose what is it, the causticum, for example, the causticum and the graphitis, and we go down to 7 remedies. That occipital headache was worse from jarring, and so we lose alumina, we lose carbo animalis, we still have 4 remedies that cover all these symptoms. That occipital headache was also better from pressure, still 3 remedies are left, and Hitamel and magnesium muriaticum was the remedy that was prescribed in this case. This kind of repertorization, we call it by elimination. Every rubric eliminates the remedies that are not in it. So the remedies that don't have that only have sheepdom and no strong craving for air are eliminated, and vice versa. Only the common ones, only the common ones, only the common ones, and you narrow it down by eliminating the remedies that are not covered by the symptoms that you choose. And this was a practical way, and there are many other cases that show that Kent was repertorizing in this way, but there is a big limit, and I will show you with an example here. There is a big limit, even in Kent's repertory. So this is a case of a patient with a headache, where you have two beautiful symptoms, strong odors and wind cause the headache, okay? They have also a problem of respiration. We have a few mental symptoms, and we have 2 generals, okay? And now let's say we say, for example, well, the main complaint is the headache. So I am looking for a remedy that is covering the headache from odors and wind exposure. Then we see in Kent's repertorization, we have aconite and nux that are covering these two first symptoms. But then if you would choose the way Kent was repertorizing by elimination, you see that, for example, the aconite doesn't cover any of the mental symptoms. It covers does not cover one of the mental symptoms and has only relatively 8 symptoms covered. And that several symptoms which don't cover the exposure to wind have better coverage of the symptom picture here. So your choice of the first symptom to eliminate is critical and may make you lose the correct remedy, because if the remedy is covering everything except the first symptom, you miss it. And this is how the digital repertorization comes in, because it just gives you all the flexibility to take the symptoms in the order you like, and you will end up with the remedies that best cover the symptoms here. Okay? So this is sulfur and a few more remedies. 6 remedies are covering 8 of the symptoms. This is covering in a relative way, because if there is a 2 intensity of interrogation, another thing Kent couldn't do, the symptom is taken twice. So the 8 is relative, and the exact number is 5, as you can see. So in this repertorization in Kent, most symptoms, the best remedies cover 5 out of 9 symptoms, relative coverage 8 out of whatever the maximum may be. Okay? And maybe we say we are not totally happy. Then we can switch and we can take another view. We can, for example, say, show me the Berger-Beuninghausen approach of this, which may consider mental symptoms like censorious and irritability, and of course the more general symptoms here, and you see some of them are covered. We don't see remedies, we see zeros in the specific Kentian symptoms, because we would need to take the strong odor aggravation as a more general one to make it a Beuninghausen approach. But in fact, we see some of the remedies here that are repeated from, you see aurum sepia, you see them the same, okay? Still, you're not happy because you would like to know, to have a better coverage of your symptoms. You can switch to another view, which is the quantum view. This means it contains from synthesis all sources that are conservative, not the progressive ones, some hypothetical information, some very new provings that have not yet been confirmed, etc. So if you go on the conservative side, but you do include many of the resources we are having today, then you see that you have a much better coverage. Out of the 9 symptoms, we now have 2, 4, 6, 3, 6. We have several remedies with 6 symptoms covered. And when you see here the anxiety when the time was set was a 2, and so argentum nitricum seems like an interesting possibility. But argentum nitricum did not help this patient. This is a real case, okay? It did not help this patient, and another remedy and several remedies did not help this patient. And so the advantage of synthesis is, and the repertoire reviews, is that in a second, again in a second, digital age, you can switch to another view of synthesis. And probably you may wish in some cases to change to the full repertoire, which means you consider all resources. And surprise, at this moment you see a new remedy coming up, ACOP-OP, a new remedy which was not in Kent's repertoire at all, and which seems to cover almost all symptoms here of this patient. And this is indeed the remedy Acocantera oblongifolia, which started to make a change for these patients. So I hope you understand the way that you can be flexible, work like a Kent himself 100 years ago, or just integrate more and more information by choosing other views of synthesis and come up with the remedy that will still help your patients. Okay? Now, another thing I would like to explain to you, totally different, is about the descriptions of pain. Descriptions of pain means that the patient is telling you that the pain is stitching, for example. Okay, descriptions of pain. And to make my point clear, I must remind you that the structure of the repertory is first chapters, head, eyes, mouth, stomach, stool, etc. Anatomopathological, Kent was an anatomopathologist. That within a chapter, within the sections of a chapter, like you have head pain, you have the sides, then you have the time, head pain in the morning, in the evening, then you have the modalities, then you have the pain extending to the stomach, to the shoulder, to the ear, whatever. You have the L for the localizations, the pains in the forehead, in the occiput, etc. And you have the descriptions in the last part of the vertical sequence of the symptoms in the repertory. Okay. We also have a horizontal sequence. And the rule, or the one important rule I would like to explain to you is that the description of pain in the horizontal structure of a symptom is always on level 3. Description of pain on level 3. Now, this is maybe a little abstract. Let me show you what I mean. Here, when there is an aggravation from cold air and it is a cutting, the pain is described as cutting, then cutting is always on level 3. This is the Kentian, one of the Kentian decisions in the structure of the repertory. Now, if cold air aggravates is important, we know that in Kent and also in synthesis 9, up to version 9, that in other parts of the repertory, pages of the repertory, under shooting, for example, there is also a rubric called air, or under tearing, there is air called from. So, if the modality that the headache is worse from cold air is important, we should not just look at head pain cold air aggravates, even not just at head pain cutting cold air aggravates. There are other remedies in other places. And those who have been using Kent, just as myself, for a long time, they know that these treasures were hidden in the repertory. And I can tell you that this is a problem. We found this is a problem because if we would put cutting at the end, then all the remedies that have an aggravation from cold air on the headache would be together in one place. You understand? Now we must look under cutting cold air, shooting cold air, etc., etc. So this idea was in my head for a long time, many years, I must say, to change the structure of the repertory. Okay? What would be the change? Well, exactly this. We put cutting at the end, we put shooting at the end, and we put tearing at the end. And in front, we see, oh, surprise, not the same, because here we see that the modality is cold air aggravate, here it is cold air without aggravate, and here it is air cold, reverse. So this means when we were envisaging this job, we understand the job was not only putting the descriptions at the end, the job was also to streamline all the modalities, all the times, all the localizations, the sites, etc., so that the remedies would really be at the same place. Otherwise, we would have a mess. You would have like duplicate rubrics close to each other or even far away from each other under C and under A, and they would still mean the same thing, cold air aggravates. Okay? And so between synthesis 9.1 and 9.2, we have streamlined it and we made cold air aggravate for all the rubrics. So we have now more complete symptoms with more remedies, I mean, and we have many new modalities and times and sites and localizations. And I'm going to show you the relevance of this change just by a real life example. And this was a patient I had a long time ago when I did not have synthesis 9.2 yet. It hadn't been created yet. And this patient had the problems with the heart. And in his story, there was one strong and striking symptom. He had a pain when drinking. When drinking, he drank and he got a pain in the heart. So this was gold. This is a gold for the Kantian approach. This is a golden symptom. And when I looked, I opened my Kant repertory. I saw that after coughing, there was eating. Pain, heart, coughing, eating, no drinking. And I carried on with the other symptoms. And I prescribed a remedy. I don't remember which remedy, but I do remember that sometime later this person had a heart attack. And I was very sad because these symptoms did not improve. He had a heart attack, etc. And I remembered this story that I was just telling you. Like, there are symptoms, but most of all, remedies hidden just a few pages further. And I started to scroll, pain, heart, like this, pain, heart, like that. Is there no drinking somewhere? And we had made papers like this. You see, this is another example. I had a paper in my Kent was interleaved with many papers. And there's also pain of the eye. This is a chapter eye, extending to the head. And in addition to the original place here on this page, I noted that there was drawing also, under drawing, there was also an extension to the head and to the forehead and the occiput. That there was a stitching extending to the top of the head, the occiput, the side of the head, etc. And so we created these leaflets to get all the remedies that have the extension. If the extension was very strong, we didn't want to miss any remedy just because the one patient mentioned he was stitching. Because my patient today is saying stitching. Yeah, stitching and drawing, I cannot say it very well. The description is most often not the most relevant part of the symptom. The more relevant part is the modality or the extension, etc. Okay? And so when I leafed through my repertory, I found that under stitching, chest pain stitching, description of pain on level 3, heart, there was a modality after drinking with the remedy China. I did not give China. I missed the remedy China because it was hidden. It was hidden some pages on, and because of this, I would say, main architectural problem of Kent's repertory. And so this is why we decided to restructure Kent's repertory and synthesis, of course, in this way, that chest pain, heart, you see the modalities, cough, which was the one that I just showed you, and under stitching, we see 3 remedies that can be added to the tarantula. 3 remedies that you would miss if you only look at the cough during. The same for drinking, of course, you see. There's only one place where the modality drinking after aggravate is existing. Or even after exertion, you see under cramping, additional remedy bryonia. So you see that remedies, symptoms are populated with additional remedies, and that symptoms are coming to the front because of this structural change that we made. I'm going to give you one more example to show you how important this is. Look at the pain in the heart from inspiration. This is the old way. We have already restructured and streamlined everything. And so in the, shall I say, the evidence rubric, there are 9 remedies for inspiration aggravates. But in stitching pain, inspiration stitching pain, there are 12 remedies as well with the same modality. So if we now copy these remedies into one and the same rubric, inspiration aggravate, we go from 9 remedies to 18 for a patient that has pain in the heart when the inspiration is aggravated. You see, we double the number of remedies. Same for deep aggravate. We go from 3 to 14. Why? Because 11 remedies are hidden under stitching. 11 remedies which have a deep inspiration aggravation. So this is a very relevant thing. And the very good news for you is, what do you need to do to use this benefit of restructuring the repertory? Is using my synthesis, that's all. Because everything is done throughout the whole repertory. We first did it for all the mind rubrics, then for all the pain rubrics, and then throughout the whole repertory. This is why these versions have been called 90, 91, 92, and then 2009. Okay? Then I would like to speak shortly about the families. This is my last big section that I would like to explain to you. You know, the families have got a lot of attention, a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration, and really changed a lot in homeopathy's whole idea of thinking about families and not only about remedies. And so much that I think I can give you only a few ideas how the repertory and repertorization changed, and how we, with our project synthesis, have been contributing and facilitating, in fact, the use of families. And the first example I would like to give is about adding a family to an analysis. And this, there are several ways, but I have written another little repertory, which is related remedies. And in this repertory, I put together from different sources information about the way that remedies relate to each other. Antidoted, followed, follows, complementary, similars for agaricus. They are sub-rubrics of agaricus because all these rubrics relate the relationship to agaricus. Now, just parenthesis, different authors have used very different names to describe the relationship between remedies. I have summarized this in a very practical way. I like practical things, simple things. And in fact, there is only one way that two remedies can relate to each other. And this is, if you gave remedy 1, then what does remedy 2 do? 1 and 2. How do two remedies relate to each other? And so the question really is, what did the remedy 1 do, the first remedy do? And maybe it didn't act. You prescribe a remedy and it doesn't act. Well, what is the related remedy you would like to know is a similar one. Because you have been prescribing the pulsatilla because you felt very confident it was a picture like pulsatilla. It didn't work. So you think, well, what is looking like pulsatilla? This is similar. Some authors say what is collateral. Silicea, for example. The second relationship is that your first remedy did act, made progress, but then not anymore. And so you're looking for the next step. This is called a complementary remedy. Some authors say a compatible remedy. Some authors divide it followed well or follows well. And this is followed well by is going from A to B, follows well is going from B to A. So anyway, this is complementary remedies, okay? And then the last way that remedy 1 can act is to act in the wrong way. And then some authors have created a chapter which they call antidoted by. And then you can use a repertorization. This is the same headache case, winds and odor, you see, and say, well, you remember, it looked like argentum nitricum, you remember? And maybe you prescribe argentum nitricum and you say, what can I do? What can I invent? How can I go to the next step? And you say, give me the similars of argentum nitricum. You see, argentum nitricum is, of course, not similar and is downgraded, but here remedies are upgraded. Lycopodium is a runner-up. Lycopodium, very similar to argentum nitricum for these patients. So this is the fantastic thing that you can tweak, change the repertorization with this family. A family is a group of remedies. This is a definition. A group of remedies belonging together for whatever reason, not just a family because of biology or mineralogy. It's like similars of Argentum nitricum. We call it a family as well. And so we add the family Argentum nitricum to the repertorization, and our attention is drawn to Lycopodium. Now you can even put several families in addition to your repertorization. So maybe you think, I gave so many remedies to this patient. What about a nosode? Well, nosode is a family. Nosode is a family. And you can just add the nosodes family to your repertorization, and then you will see that three nosodes, carcinosinum, medurinum, tuberculinum, are having good record here to cover the symptoms of this patient, especially carcinosinum, where you recognize the anticipation and the censoriousness, and where you also have the coverage of the two general symptoms. So maybe for this patient, you can go ahead with a nosode, okay? Now, the next thing I would like to explain to you is families in rubrics. Yes, we have added in Synthesis Adonis, this is in the last version, we have added many families to the rubrics between the remedies. First, I want to say to you that another, or shall I say, very important idea in everything I did in my whole life was to try to be neutral, to accommodate opposites, to reconcile fire and water. Also for the families, it's there. There are some people like this approach very much. They start thinking about the family and only in the second place about the remedy, while others, they say, no, families, give me the rubrics without the families. Well, look here. With the first slide I will show you is that in synthesis, we accommodate and we respect both communities, both part of our homeopathic community, because you can show or hide the families in the repertory with these different choices. I personally put them most of the time within the remedies list, so I am reminded of them. And how does it look? Well, here is the symptom ailments from discords, and the families are highlighted with the gray background. You have the Ophidia, which is the snakes, phlegmatic remedies, saxifragales, and the serious tree remedies, which are the three families in this symptom. If you don't want to see families, then you just have an option, you remove them, and look, instead of 56, you have 52 remedies, you see, 56, 52, with Ophidia, without Ophidia, they just gone. It just takes, again, a second because we are in the digital age, and you can move ahead. Now, I will move ahead a little bit to explain how families can be used. And let me first give you another example. A family can also be plants. Plants is also a family, plant remedies. Okay, plants and fungi, we put them together for practical reasons, even if not totally correct, but plants are very much, fungi very few, so otherwise we have meaningless rubrics. And so you can say, show me the plant remedies that have ailments from discourse, because I am convinced in my approach that this patient is a plant and must have a plant remedy. No problem. You just switch to another view and you see here Anagalis, Pulsatilla, Taxus, Promata, etc., Amamelis. You see the plant remedies and you can choose. Now, again, a case that I would like to show you. This was a very energetic, artistic, extrovert, vivid person who had a tendency to become addicted, artful, blissful, no sense of danger, freedom, etc. Lots of energy, drinks beer and fish, and with digestive problems, as you can see here, a few digestive problems he had. And when we repertorize, this is a repertorization with the Adonis full view, everything. we, of course, we see remedies, and maybe the first one to think about is indeed sepia, the very active sepia, okay? But we repertorize and we see also here aves. You see that? Aves, okay? So aves is the Latin name of the birds, birds. We use international, we use Latin for the families as we use Latin for the remedies, okay? And what does it mean? Well, you just do the usual thing. You take your symptoms, and as a result of your repertorization, you see a family avis appearing. The idea is that if this happens, you should look at birds in your repertorization. And yes, indeed, there is a bird in your dysrepertorization. It is the Falco peregrinus. And you see that also this remedy is covering quite some interesting symptoms. So please study that remedy in the Materia Medica. Maybe certain symptoms are expressed in another way. And study this. This is the whole idea, that you can go from a repertorization to a family in the usual way. And what do I mean with the usual way? Well, you see your patient, you ask many questions, you listen, you are silent. You don't ask many questions, I apologize. You are silent, you receive a lot of information, and then you take some symptoms, and maybe it's interesting for this purpose to put the mind symptoms in one clipboard. Why? Because look, if I do this for the case before, I put the 5 mind symptoms of this case. You recognize them? In the first clipboard, the family comes forward for the very simple reason that the additions we have made on the families are mostly mind symptoms. And I would like to say many thanks to Farooq Master from India and his team who have been contributing largely to this. So if you focus on the mind symptoms, you will see the family appear more easily. But in any case, after you have taken the symptoms, and maybe you put the mind symptoms in one clipboard, you analyze the first clipboard only to find a family, you investigate whether there is a family in the first 20 possibilities, I would say. Well, then the idea is check the members of that family. And I believe by doing this, we just go in a very almost classical way. We take the symptoms in a classical way. We find the symptoms because of provings. We check the members of the Materia Medica. We study the Materia Medica, confirm Materia Medica, and make the successful prescription. Okay? So I would like to summarize before I listen to your questions a little bit. The items that I have highlighted, and then just a few, is that we have referenced all information. And I forgot to say to you that the exact referencing, as we have done in synthesis, not only with the author, but even with the book, allows us so many things, like even to tell you, repertorize now, and you only use provings or only use clinical information, etc., etc. Referencing the information makes the repertory so much more precise. I have explained to you how you can have a Bönninghausen or a Kentian approach. Or even sometimes I combine them. I take the symptoms that are not clear in the Bönninghausen way and add a few Kentian ones and see what comes out. We are so flexible now. Same flexibility and speed to think about the case in different ways with the repertory views. And remember, the repertory views are not only speaking about more or less remedies, for example, along the chronological timeline, but it can also be more or less remedies because I don't want to see families, or less remedies because I only want to see plants. So many, many possibilities. The digitalization of repertorization, and please see that I have put in bold and underline the S, because we now, contrary to Ken's time and before the digital age, we can do different repertorizations for one patient in one consultation. It's a luxury. It's a fantastic achievement. Then the unlocking of information by the structural change of the descriptions of pain is very important. Then 2 examples how you can use the families by adding a family to the analysis, or finding a family by just repertorizing the case in the same way, in the old way you were used to. So this is what I wanted to convey to you. While I listen to your questions, thank you very much. Then please note my contact data. You can contact me in a number of ways. And I would like to know if there are some questions now from the audience. Kavita, if you've been taking notes, or in the chat someone has been writing questions maybe.
Thank you so much, Dr. Frederik. And Dr. Sweta, any questions in the chat, please?
No, Mom. There are no questions.
Okay, are there any live questions?
Yes, please unmute yourself. I think it is self-explanatory and everyone has been enjoying and getting ready for tomorrow's Mother's Day, I guess. So,
Yes.
yes, and moreover in India it is 10:30, right, Sweta?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
Mom.
past 10:30 p.m. So
Oh,
they would love to hear
go to
this
sleep.
recording
Yeah.
again, and any questions they can reach us. But
Yeah, you can contact me, any question. I try to follow up my emails, even my Facebook Messenger, as much as possible. So be welcome. If in your sleep you suddenly wake up or you dream about a question, maybe I can help you.
that's a wonderful presentation, Dr. Frederick, and it's an enlightening session. Very helpful and like overall, it's a great learning, focusing on the important things which have been missed, forgotten, and overlooked. So, and anything else anyone wants to say? And Dr. Sweta and also the team, anyone wants to say anything?
Yeah, I see some more people interested in families. I have given already several lectures about families, but yeah, I can do again and share some cases and different ways even to work with families. Yeah, indeed.
We will bring you back again, Dr. Frederick.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you very much for the award anyway. Thanks for listening. For those who live in Asia, have a good night.
And we would also like to honor you with our caste certificate for your gracious presence and your precious time, Dr. Schroyens, in sharing your knowledge and wisdom at our study group. Please accept it from our team.
Ah, yes. Okay. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Thank you.
And once again, thank each and everyone. And Dr. Sweta, would you like to wrap? We have many more upcoming webinars also. And would you like to say anything more, Dr. Sweta?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks to Dr. Frederik Schroyens for such an insightful session. It was really enlightening and knowledgeable. And let me announce the upcoming June event that is on, that will be, the details will be soon updated on the KHA website. And thanks to Dr. Frederik Schroyens. Heartful thanks to our viewers and followers to join us today. And we have many such informative webinars lined up in the upcoming sessions with many more renowned homeopaths. For the upcoming webinar info or any other updates, follow our social media handles like Instagram, YouTube, uh, Facebook and Twitter, LinkedIn. And if you missed any of the webinar, you can watch it out at our YouTube channel with the name Kavita Kukunur. And thank you all for joining us today. And for any other info, reach us at kstudygroup@gmail.com. And don't forget to fill the jot form to receive your certificate of participation. Thank you so much.
And also write quiz, right, Dr. Sweta, and they will be getting the books and some recordings, right, as a whoever has answered the questions. Wonderful. And see you all at, we have this Miraculous Mind group meditation coming up on May 24th. We will send more updates about it. And also Dr. Sweta about the upcoming June webinar. We will post that information. Thank you all once again. And Dr. Frederik Schroyens, would you like to say anything, or we are good to wrap?
You're good to wrap. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening, a nice morning, a nice night, and meet again.
Wonderful. And thank you all our CAR volunteers once again for their continuous support. And Dr. Sasya has joined. Her husband's birthday is today. Thank you, dear, and birthday wishes to him. And happy Mother's Day to each and everyone. Thank you once again. Dr. Sweta, shall we end? And team, everyone? Okay. Thank you all. And let me first turn off.